Hello everybody, this is Zelda here, pretty snazzy walkthroughs, Majora's Mask, 3 hearts. Alright, so after that scene where you're talking to the Deku Princess, you have to shove her fat butt into that bottle, even though I don't know how she fits. And the funny part is that when you try to pull it out, it's just completely brown. I don't know, maybe they're implying that she's actually a turd, because, I don't know, that's silly. And come to think of it, you probably could have also made good use of this bunny hood while fighting Odola, but yeah, I didn't feel like it. So just remember that if you're playing the home game here, you should be, because this is a good home game to play. And I don't know if you could really find it anywhere now. Probably the best way to find it is to either you already own it for like an N64 or something, or like the way I have it is the Zelda bonus disc thing that was packaged with the GameCubes for a while, which was when I got my GameCube, and that was the best time ever. And I honestly, I use my GameCube far more than I use my Xbox, and more than my Wii too. I've been actually just using the GameCube itself instead of... And yeah, I started going the wrong way there, so I just kind of turned around. Yeah, really, I've pretty much given up on Xbox being fun, because all it is Call of Duty. I mean, yeah, I'm still gonna keep it, because we can have... I still got Resident Evil 5, though I don't like it that much. It's Resident Evil, and it still has its charms, I guess. And then also the new Resident Evil is going to be released for that, so... And I've heard many nice things about it. I'm looking quite forward to that. Alright, so... You bring all these fairies to that fountain here, and Miss creepy-looking N64 fake polygon poorly censored boob lady here is gonna give you some new power, which is gonna be the stronger spin attack, which I should be, according to my memory, I show it off a little bit here, because I like showing off cool things. Alright, so, should do it, and I don't know, that looks so stupid when he does that. He's like, everybody cheer now, raise your spirits, man. There hasn't been a lot of pixelation in this video. I'm kind of surprised by that. I don't know, well, I was playing this on my big screen HD TV in my living room, which is, I don't know, it was pretty good. So yeah, see, your range is greatly increased. I do not know if it's actually stronger, but it probably is. Alright, so it's easier to just kind of swim out of here. So just kind of find the quickest route out, and I determined it to be this way. I think it's not that much longer to go the other way, but it's enough for me to want to go this way. And I'm keeping the bunny hood on because for some reason I'm thinking it might make me swim faster, but I really don't know. I didn't really bother testing it. But any extra speed is appreciated. Alright, so now we just have to go back to the Deku Palace without continuously falling onto the vines there. Yeah, so go back to the Deku Palace and then just free that princess lady. Yes, but despite the fact they're still not going to let you in human form because they have no idea what you've been doing yet. Like, even if you come in with the princess in human form, they're still going to go, oh my god, intruder, and throw you out. So yeah, go talk to those guards again. They're so secretive, and I don't know why. You're a Deku scrub. They should just kind of let you in, make it so much easier on you. Alright, so little thing, pay attention to the butler during that cutscene where you'll just see him kind of bouncing around randomly, and it's kind of silly looking. Alright, so now we have to go over this way. It's what the princess told you to go over here, and the butler will give you something. But give is not exactly the right word to use. That's why you have to do something to get what he's going to give you, and that's pretty much going to be the whole video. So you're going, if you didn't guess from the title, you're going for the Mask of Sense. Alright, now a little warning here, when you're playing this part, I highly recommend you turn up the brightness on your TV. Otherwise, this thing is going to be really difficult, as in you're not going to be able to see jack squat. Now here you can see it like almost perfectly because I just recorded that. It recorded that way. Unfortunately, I was able to see it. Now the brightness on my TV went down a little bit because I had the cable splitting and stuff, but basically all you have to do really is just kind of follow him around for a little bit. Not a little bit, this is actually pretty difficult. It's like in Ocarina of Time, that thing where you had to follow around Dante in his like tomb or whatever, except this is like 3 billion times more difficult, and I don't know. And if you kind of dilly-dally for far too long, what happens is the thing will like reset and stuff. So yeah, be warned for that. Wahaha. Yeah, I really hope I didn't fall here, because if I find out that I have to make an edit, I'm gonna be kind of annoyed. I don't think I did though. Alright, so yeah, and also they've thrown a couple dead ends. It's like, do the Deku Scrubs really think that they actually plan to go through this thing on their own? Like, yeah, maybe this butler guy can, because I don't know. There's like random scrubs just throughout the whole thing, and yeah. Make sure you get your bow out, because you're gonna need it in a second. So if you didn't have any arrows left for the fight with Odola, then you're gonna have to make a very accurate shot using the scrub bubble. That's what it's called, the scrub bubble. Scrubbing bubbles. Oh, I made a bad joke. I'm so funny. Alright, so in this room, watch out for the firewall. I made my turn a little early. But you can also run all the way to the end of that middle area where I first turned into, and then just turn up. That's the easier way, but I just kind of, if you follow the path that he went through and paid attention to it, you'll be able to easily get through there. Now also, the Deku Scrubs thought it'd be a good idea to put an Indiana Jones style boulders to roll at you. I don't know, it just sounds silly. These scrubs, like silly scrubs, tricks are for kids. Yeah, I crashed into a wall there because the brightness did go down a smidge when I was recording, but whatever. Alright, so this is pretty much the last room here, and this is what you need the bow for. You know, shoot that, and you cannot make these jumps in scrub form, seeing as he's doing those fancy flips. And I'm just trying to center myself because the last time I tried to do that all in one press of forward, I managed to mess it up, and I got really mad, and I had to restart the whole. You have to restart the whole thing when you fail. So, my recommendation: simply just don't fail. Well done. All right, so the Mask of Sense, which all it's really required for is a side quest where you can get blue potions in the potion shop, and I think probably a heart piece too. I don't know, but I'm not going to utilize it at all, and I'll see you guys next video. After this crystal thing, you got an Ocarina of Time for beating temples as Adult Link. Alright guys, see you next time.